Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Get Your Mind Right with your girl, Danny, V. And Dame Dash, he ain't finished yet. Dame Dash is not finished yet.
What?
He got this interview out right now that's on the Art of Dialogue. Yep. I think it came out a couple of days after the Breakfast Club, but when I looked at the interview, it seemed like they taped it before. I don't know. I don't know. Don't give me the lying. Allegedly, allegedly. But yep, right after the Breakfast Club. And Dame,
Wow.
still the same Dame, still the same Dame, still the same Dame. It was this clip that I thought that was interesting, very interesting, and I'm gonna play it for y'all, and I'm gonna get back with my POV. You know how we do over here. Yes.
See, I'm a guy that fights. And I can say this, I fought everybody. Jay's a good opponent. I can't beat him yet. Pause. And I'm not trying to beat him. I'm just protecting myself from the things he tried to do. But he has resources. He got a lot. But these other guys, they don't fight like that. They're not used to that. And I'll go head up anytime. I do it all day. He's fun to fight. Pause. This dude, he's never been in a real one with a real one. Never. This is what I do. I fight Lior. I fight Steve Stout. You know, my ex-wife's lawyers were Trump's lawyers. I went head up with them. The same way. Shapiro, I talk to him like he's my son. Trust me on that. This nigga was talking for Rock. You want to talk about a company that I started? Get the fuck out of here. Ask him. I went to war with real warriors that beat other people, but they're not beating me. We went to court. We had to call it. It was a dismissal, or we settled. They didn't win. I was able to sell I won that, actually. I won. We went to court, and I won to me, because I was allowed to sell my interest. And they said I couldn't, and if you remember, they accused me of trying to sell something I couldn't, and saying it was the whole thing. That was a lie, but it's all fair in love and war.
Okay. Since y'all seen that clip, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me
Wow.
clear it up. Let me clear it up. When he talks about fight, he's talking about in court. He's talking about in court. In court. In court. That's why he says Jay-Z has more resources, of course. More money, which you're broken. Allegedly. Allegedly. But if you constantly in court, Dame, ain't that a bill to pay too?
Yeah.
Like, you constantly in court with these people. You name this person, you name Steve Stout, this person, that person. Like, that's a bill to pay. That's a bill to pay. And you say you like to be in court. You love it. You love it and you like it. Like,
Allegedly.
that's kind of chatty patty to me too. That is kind of chatty patty to me. Allegedly. If you want me to say allegedly, that's chatty patty. That's chatty patty. You in court a lot. You chatting. You talking. You snitching. Allegedly. But anyway, he touched up on the Jay-Z case, and he said it was a dismissal. They dismissed the case, and it said it didn't went. I guess he's talking about the trial. It didn't go to trial. It didn't go to trial. You know what I'm saying? They was feuding. It was actually feuding over the reasonable doubts. It was feuding over reasonable doubts. I think the copyrights or whatever the case may be, but I don't know. But yeah. They ain't be in court. They ain't be suing these people. He be in court. He don't be playing. He don't be playing. He don't be playing with the
Wow.
court. But he said people be suing him too. So it be back and forth. Anyway. But I don't know. Going out here. He be out here suing people or he be getting sued. Either or. Out here suing or you getting sued. Either or. Hey. But I'm gonna be real. I fell asleep on this interview about twice. About twice. Because he just basically repeating what he said on the Breakfast Club, but he's elaborating even more. Because the art of dialogue host is not, interrupting him. They're not interrupting him. They just let him rant and rave and rave and rant and go on and go on and go on. But I guess I won't be finished with Dame because he said a lot. He said a lot of interesting stuff too. I ain't even gonna lie. But like I said, I fell asleep. So when I look at this interview even more and go deep into it, I might put out another video. I might not. So what do y'all think about this? Clip in the comments. What do y'all think about Chatty Patty, allegedly Dame, always going to court? You always in court. Allegedly. And he also said something else interesting on the interview. He gonna say he don't got no income. He don't have no income because he don't got no debt, I guess. Allegedly. So, like what? So where you get your money from? Where do you get your money from, Dame? Where you get your money from? Do you get your money from? And then you said nothing is in your name. So I guess you get it from your family business. That's why you put family business. And he always saying family business. He not saying his name. Because he know he ain't trying to get sued up and down. Allegedly. You know what to do. Like I said, it's like you switching the telephone bill like they used to back in the day, switch it to their kid's name. That's what you're doing. You switching everything to your kid's name. So allegedly. You won't get touched and you won't get sued. So, all in all, which is smart. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. That's smart. That's smart. Do what you gotta do, Dame. Do what you gotta do to keep your money. Do what you gotta do. We ain't mad over here. We ain't mad over here. So, like I said, what do y'all think in the comments about this clip? Let me know. Let's talk. Peace.